Hey guys, what's going on? Rep here. This is my first YouTube video. For the first two videos, I will be going over macros for a few classes on World of Warcraft. I'll be going over the ones with Hunters, Death Knights, and Warlocks. If I want to go over additional classes, that will take place on the PTR. Because I don't have those classes on here. Well, I do, but they're not really geared, so I can't really explain stuff. So I will be going over talents, glyphs, enchants, and gems, and macros. If you're fighting a melee, I would go narrow escape, so you can encase them in webs, preventing them from moving for 8 seconds. I'll go post haste for anything else if you just want to do it for giggles. If you have symbiosis from a druid, doesn't matter what spec they are or you are, you will always get dash. It will give you an 80% increased movement, and for some reason, I think that still stacks with post haste, unless Blizzard fixed it, because they like to make their customers not happy sometimes. You gotta admit. But yeah, that will stack with post haste, and you'll just be having GM speed. Yeah, remember I'm Beast Mastery, so I'll be going Intimidation. If you want an extra CC for arenas, you can go Wyvern Sting. I personally, the only CC I like is my Scatter Trap. Blinding Shot, that's mostly for like marksman, I guess. For this tier, I go Spirit Bond, 3% health every 2 seconds, kind of like a Warrior Second Wind or conversion from Death Knights. This tier, I will switch sometimes to Dire Beast, but most of the time you will see me going through all the hunts. Using Arcane Shot a lot. Blink Strikes for this tier. Very powerful talent if you are Beast Mastery. If you have a Spirit Beast and your pet is in Spirit Walk, their damage will receive a 20% bonus to damage. I have seen my pet crit over like 100,000, 144,000 with this talent. For this final talent, Glaive Toss. It can be powerful. It can crit a lot. It reduces your enemy's movement speed by 30%. Best part about that is, if you have any enemies in front of you, it will do damage to them as well and slow them, but not as much damage as your primary target. I guess that is it for talents. For glyphs, you want to go Animal Bond, so you have 10% increased healing while your pet is out. Camouflage. Me, personally, I don't really see a lot of hunters with this, but I like my opener to be really subtle. I don't know, I just feel safe with that. Glyph of Master's Call, I will go that. If you are facing like a melee class, like a Warrior, Death Knight, anything that will slow you, melee-wise. Anything else, like a Spellcaster, I'll go Mirrored Blaze. Say like a Warlock is going to cast Chaos Bolt, I want to reflect that. But note, if you reflect a Chaos Bolt, and it reflects onto them, it won't do as much damage to them. It'll probably just take away, like, I guess, like 5% of their health. Except, like, other than 10% or 20%. I've seen Chaos Bolts hit, like, really hard. But hey, if it hits them for 5%, at least it didn't hit you, because it would have hit you a lot harder. So, better safe than sorry. If you're facing, like, a physical range class, like another Hunter, or a Paladin, I guess. I don't know, Hunter's kind of counter Paladin's really good. You don't really need this glyph. But I would go Glyph of Disengage for Paladins. If the Paladin likes to use Hand of Freedom, you can just trank that. Yeah, you can just spam Tranquilizing Shot. In that case, I will not use this glyph. I don't even know I have it learned. If I know the person and I know that they're going to be killing my pet a lot, I will go Glyph of Mend Pet, and I will replace my Camouflage glyph with my Endless Wrath glyph, because I somehow managed to get my V-Style Wrath active at good timings. If I just want to be a troll, I'll go Explosive Trap, replace it with whatever. Just knock people off. It's a good laugh. Obviously your pet spec should be Ferocity. If you have a spider, you should go Cunning. Mostly if you have a spider, you would just be Marksman, or a Monkey. Gems. I originally was going mastery a lot. Like, I was always putting, like, the agility and mastery gems in the red sockets and mastery always in the yellow sockets. I was always getting the socket bonus until I discovered that PvP power isn't really as, to say, useful as it used to be back in the day. It's mostly all about the main stats now. When I was playing the PTR, I noticed that agility kind of boosts up kill command damage by a little bit. The pet's normal damage, it's also increased. Which is funny because stampede damage is based on mastery, not agility. I don't know why. Yeah, the gem part is really hard to explain. I should have done this in the PTR because this isn't my exact build in the PTR. I was gonna wait till I get full pieces and then copy my PTR build. I'll just probably do my next videos in the PTR, I guess. For enchants, I go obviously mastery. I was gonna change this to 180 agility, but until I noticed it was like a lot of gold. Unless maybe I can check now. Why not? Just kill time. Yeah, it's over like 500 gold and I only have like 1,000. As of like a few months ago, I had like over 75,000 by selling them out. Anyway, so yeah, if I would not go 170 mastery. If you have a lot of gold, I would just go 180 agility. Beast mastery or not, apparently it's stronger than mastery in a way. The thing that I would recommend, if you have like two, like let's say if you have both of these mastery, 320 mastery, change one of them to 160 agility. It will give your kill command and pet damage a little bit of a boost. You always want as much you always want to do as much damage as possible. Reforging's kind of simple. Mastery is the first stat, then crit, and then haste. You don't really need haste because you can get all of that from rapid fire and your focus fire. Oh yes, my engineering perks. Signing up springs and gloves, so I'll get over 1900 agility in 10 seconds. My cloak, reduce falling speed for 2 minutes is my goblin glider. If I ever get knocked off my mount, or if I ever just dismount myself, like on accident. Happens to everybody. For the belt, as you just saw me doing, on my way to the auction house, I had nitro boots. Just cut that to your belt. I don't know why you don't do it to the feet. This is really weird. Rotation. There's really not much of a rotation for PvP. It's pretty much all raw burst. But this is what I do. This is my opener for arenas and duels, whatever I'm doing. So this is what I do. I will click my Spirit Beast Blessing. My pet will be the opener. I'll let my pet attack for a little bit. And then just hit kill command. Just do as much damage as you can. Just spam Concussive Shot. Put up Serpent Sting. You want to wait until your insignia procs. I personally go the insignia because I don't want to go for the badge. But anyway, there's the proc. Here we go, full outburst. Focus fire, full stacks. Here we go. As you can see, my blade toss is crit for a lot. My pet is also hitting very hard. If you were looking for how I do my CC rotation. Can't really do it on this guy because he's attacking. I'll just try it. So I just set focus here. Then I'll do scatter shot and then track. He's a spam machine. He can do whatever. That's So yeah, I guess that is it for this video. This is also my first one, keep that in mind. So for the next video, I'll be going over Death Knight. Unholy Death Knight, I'll be going over two things: how to counter a healer and DPS. The healer is kind of simple, but I'll be going over that because I've been noticing some Death Knights don't know how to counter healers as Unholy, so I'll be going over that. Warlocks, I'll also be going over that. But anyway, oh, this person knows me. Just let him know some. Okay, so I just kind of made that person really happy. So yeah, that's it for this video. I'll be making another video soon, possibly later. So give it a like and subscribe.